也许很远，或是昨天，在这里或在对岸，长路辗转，离合悲欢，人聚又人散，放过对错才知答案，活着的勇敢，没有神的光环，你我生而平凡，
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡，此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸，任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，
无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸，
任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡，此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。也许很远，或是昨天，在这里或在对岸，长路辗转，离合悲欢，人聚又人散，放过对错才知答案，活着的勇敢，没有神的光环，你我生而平凡，
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土 亲手中的平凡，此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无言泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，
无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。
任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无言泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。也许很远，或是昨天，在这里或在对岸，长路辗转，离合悲欢，人聚又人散，放过对错才知答案，活着的勇敢，没有神的光环，你我生而平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无言泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见。
无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。
任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪满面。不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。也许很远，或是昨天，在这里或在对岸，长路辗转，离合悲欢，人聚又人散。放过对错，才知答案。活着的勇敢，没有神的光环，你我生而平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见。无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪满面。不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见。
无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。
任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪 此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。也许很远，或是昨天，在这里或在对岸，长路辗转，离合悲欢，人聚又人散，放过对错才知答案，活着的勇敢，没有神的光环，你我生而平凡。
在心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡，此心此生无憾，生命的火已点燃。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见，无论在人群在天边。
Hello, test. Hello, test.
任泪水铺满了双眼，虽无眼泪满面，不要神的光环，只要你的平凡。
Hello. So you can hear me, yeah? Let me take a look briefly. Okay. So let's start now. Okay. Hi, dear Homely members and investors. Welcome to my live. This is MG from Homely Chat. Very happy to see you again in the end of this week, last day of this week, last trading day of this week. So also seems not so good today, right? So I put my topic today as the one good news. The federal changed the new strategy to stimulate the whole economy, and then have another how to say news, cannot say good, maybe good for all of us because we have holiday soon, right? The national holiday. And but for the market it's kind of for short selling time, right? Because before the long holiday, generally here in Malaysia, maybe have short selling, right? Have short selling. But is it a correction or just considered as a top area, profit taking area? So we need to analyze actually. Okay, today is August 28th, Friday. And also this month will almost come to the end. And before we say that August generally is not a very good month, right? We say July is up and August is down. So, and you already know that the whole month is kind of volatile in downtrend, right? Later we can check the chart. Okay, if you are the first time to listen my live, here is the way how you can diagnosis your share. This live diagnosis in US and Malaysia shares every trading day, 1:10 to 2 p.m. So conduct this share. Of course, I will also share the brief view of the index. And then here's the way how you can diagnosis your share. Can just WhatsApp your share code number and the entry price and your trading periods to 011-1652-7962. Can WhatsApp your share code number and entry price and the investment period to 011-1652-7962. So make sure all of you can diagnosis the share even after their life, even after the lifetime. So we have already seen many friends, okay, already show here. Excuse me. I want to check the things here. Okay. And yeah, you can leave your comments now, no problem. And we give you 2 minutes. You can share this diagnosis to your stock friend. Then we can diagnosis together. Yeah, during the live, you can just send your shares below the video in the comment, no problem. But after this live, you can just WhatsApp to me. Then I can also check for you, no problem. Yeah, we have another 2 minutes. But I don't know how many of you also do US market. I trade US medium long term and the Malaysia market medium short term. If I have time, I will do intraday, but it's quite busy. So actually, it's good strategy for me so far. So even I'm not so active in US market, but I will always focus on the index direction and also the news and the policies in the US, because it's the global the big share market. So far in the global market is the strongest one, right? So you will also influence other market and also help you kind of leading actor will also influence other countries' policies or a share market. So that's why I will always check there. Okay, so now we are ready to go to our live diagnosis today. Yeah, we have seen many friends here from Charlie, our friend, Warm Lamb. Okay, so before we go to the live, here is the disclaimer. So this video is purely for study and discussion. And any direct or indirect loss or suffered by any person as a result of reliance on this video shall not be responsible. Okay, so we can take a look about the stimulation news from federal first, and we can take a look about this one. Last night, okay, the breaking news from the chairman Federal, Powell says the Federal will target average inflation as new strategy. Okay, here's the details. Okay, here's details, and we'll change the new strategy from long-term objectives and the monetary policy strategy statements. So, introducing an average inflation target. That means the Federal will allow inflation to moderate above its 2% target. We know that 2% is the standard to describe this inflation. What it means that average inflation target, here is the explanation. So means that the Federal will allow the inflation to moderate above its 2% target. Means that even now have a higher inflation in current market because economic haven't recovered so soon. So generally, we need to change their strategy to match on their real economy. But we know that actually Federal before already already released all the news, all the tools to QE policy to stimulate the market. Till now, still have a long run to go because the pandemic haven't recovered a lot, just a little bit, right? So this means that that Federal tells the whole market that you will not increase the interest rate, because generally after the inflation more than 2%, the Federal need to increase the interest rate to match the normal standard. But today, this year is quite different. Before the whole market recovery, recovery, the federal and also the re-election, which have a pressure by the Trump, right? So the Powell, the federal still cannot, and how to say, have this new strategy to inform all the investors or all the labor market that it will not increase the rate for long run, at least 5 years. Okay, so it means that also the federal can tolerate the higher inflation in the market. Okay, so it's kind of a good news for the investors. Okay, because before the investors always worried about the high inflation, and then related the Federal will also increase the rates, and of course will influence the market, and also influence the bonds and the US dollars, right? So this news means that let everybody release. You still can invest, and you still can do what you want to do in the market, inflow your money in the market, relax, something like that. So of course it's good for the market. And it's the pressure for the short selling. It's pressure for the short selling because it's good for the long side, right? For the long side. So many sectors will be benefit about this strategy. And after this news released last night, the US dollar US index also have a very good performance. So we can take a look about the index first. Okay, the index first of US. Of the US Dow Jones. This is the KLCI. So we open the Dow Jones first. So this is the Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones so far still keep hitting new high. And yesterday we can see yesterday have a slightly 0.5%, 0.5% up. Still continue on, right? Still continue on. And we can see so far have some space from the previous high, but we know that Dow Jones shares more kind of a heavyweight, kind of a blue chips. It's different from the Nasdaq, right? Nasdaq is more grow up company, but this Dow Jones also not weak. It's kind of okay. And in terms of the capital aspects, their profitable effect are still okay, 47%. Compared to yesterday is 45%. Compared to Wednesday, yesterday, Thursday, US is 47%, 2% increase. Okay, this is one. And we can also take a look about the Nasdaq. But we can see if have some overbought for short term or not. We can take a look. So far, no. Okay, so far, no. Then we take a look about this Nasdaq. Nasdaq keep hitting new high, very strong. Okay, and the profitable effect go to 78%. Go to sorry, not this one. This one. This is Nasdaq, and yesterday the profitable chips, their profitable effect according to these red chips is 70%. Okay, 70% also hit new high. Actually, yesterday have overbought signal. Can you see the right corner? When the red chip, right side, these chips become red, it's the overbought. Okay, overbought. So far, It's open low, close low, open high and close low, but still quite strong yesterday, right? Yesterday slightly the profitable effect slightly down, but still very safe, and is also keep hitting new high, very strong one. And we can also take a look about this SPN 500. SP 500, okay. Wednesday also have overbought signal, and yesterday close with the doji, the same profitable effect. So it's very okay, right? Very okay. And at the same time, yesterday have another news by the Trump. He wants to announce 750 million deal with this company now. ABBOTT, Yapay for at least 150 million rapid coronavirus test. It's good for this company, of course, and also it's good for the it's kind of giving confidence to the whole investors in the US market, right? We can take a brief look about this share, ABB. Yesterday have 8% up, gap up. You see, yesterday totally 7.8%. The price of this share is $111,111 unit. And yesterday the bankers, okay, so far we can see also have the bankers pushing up, right? Pushing up. This is the banker chips is the essence of the bullish share. And before it's controlled already for a long time, but yesterday, first day, pushing up. The banker chips more than 84%, quite strong with this good news, right? Okay, so this one about the US. And then about this one, but we know that actually in the US market, many people can make money from their bank, from the QE, and some other people, okay, for example, you're just chasing high some hot shares, very easy for you to make money. But more important for us to know is that you make the money, kind of the your ability one, means that you know how you make it. Okay, how you make this profit is very important, so that you will not crazy chasing high, right? You will have a calmly analysis of all the shares. Okay, this is the US market because so many bubbles in the US market, and also all the strategies and all the policies now is good for the market before the re-election. So be objective, be rational, and then you know how you make the money is very important. Yeah, instead of just chasing high, make money from the benefit from the QE. Okay, now we take a look at if you have USJ, you can also WhatsApp me. So here is the way. Here is the way you can diagnose the USJ here. Okay, 01116527962. Of course, you can also leave in the comment. No problem. Now we take a look about the KLCI. KLCI, I have been screenshot the chart here. This is the daily chart of today's chart. I have joined medium term. Medium term is this green, medium long term is green line. So far, this green line, medium long term uptrend line. The KLCI already get support by this one and go sideways for 3 days already. This for medium long term still okay, but quite volatile, You see the whole August is done, right? Before we see the July is kind of up, and then August is kind of down. So you can see kind of volatile here, right? And the yellow line is a middle short term, right? Middle short term trend already break down. Before already break down, and then for short term you can see this line, the dark line also give resistance. Then this rectangle is the medium term sideways area. And yesterday, now have 4 days below this box. Okay, below the box. So means that medium term already become weak. But the last support is this green line. Okay, this green line. So far, be careful, right? Be cautious about your shares. And we know that recently the strong share out there, glove shares is not so good, go to correction a lot. So be careful about all your shares. you can, even you do long term, some of the shares can consider to reduce the portion because the whole market is like this. Of course, the KLCI cannot break down the green line. Otherwise, it will go to further drop. Then that is not good, right? That is not good. But medium term already break down this color, and we know that. I can show you the turning point. Okay, let me share my screen. The turning point now is around. Okay, I can show you. Last time we show 27. Okay, last time 27. 27, you already know is break down the box, right? Break down the box. And then what's the next one? Next one is the holiday. Okay, next one is holiday. Holiday. But we know this day there's no marker. Okay, no marker means that their turning point will happen one day ahead or after. Maybe happened in Tuesday, or maybe happened today, right? Maybe happened today. So one day earlier or late is no problem, but you know that is a turning point is level 3, okay? Because it's yellow color. Can you see clearly? Yellow color, and is level 3 turning points. So it's more for medium term, okay, medium term. So last time 27 is for short term, okay. So very accurate. I show you how I can say like this. So you can see last time short term is happened here, right? Happening here, you break down the red rectangle, and now is the very critical point. Okay, critical point in 31. In next week, is about this green line. Okay, be careful about that one. I'm not saying you will break down definitely, but of course you will have possibility to go up again, right? So, but you know that it's kind of for shaking area. So be careful if you are not so sure your shares is very strong, fully of bankers, fully of capital to support, better not all in, right? So be careful, be careful, be cautious. Okay, so now is that our time to diagnosis your share now. First one from Christine. Christine, about the XOX, okay? XOX. Okay, we can also take a look about the sector. Sector today very, very quiet. And you see, right, very quiet. Only construction have 1.48% increase. And then slightly down, all other slightly down. The heavy one is industry. Healthcare slightly up, still in sideways, right? So in sideways. Okay, no special one. And today have 427 shares in this morning up, and 538 decrease, and then 397. Okay, make even. And just now in my topic is that short selling, holiday short selling, have 3 days holiday, right? 3 days holiday. So some of the speculator shares funds will exit, okay, will exit and take a break. So that's why what you can see, many strong shares also have some relax, have some correction, okay, but you need to know, you need to recognize it's short-term correction or profit taken area is very important. Then you can set your strategy, and you have this afternoon to decide, okay, have this afternoon, especially for short-term investors, because every day in this diagnosis, half, more than 50% of the investors do this short term, so very critical for you. Okay, now we take a look about your shares. The first one from Christina. Christine want to check the XOX. And we know yesterday XOX have very good news, but today it dropped a lot. So many short-term investors, if they don't have a method, get trapped today. So we take a look. This XOXR from longer term today. Yesterday we also have shared. All right, we also have shared. Longer term is still okay. So it's also a good case to tell us, is it a short term correction or just a top profit taking area? Okay, first thing, if you do a medium long term, so we can also check about this this line. Okay, check about this line. If the trend okay, so actually the trend is still okay, right? The trend no problem. We can see it's just standing above this white line here, right? Standing above this one line here. And if you like to use Trend Expert, you see this major line is purple color. Major line is purple color. So we know that medium long term is okay. We see it's standing above medium long term. Okay, let's go on. So it's standing above this major line. So medium long term still okay, right? If for the major line is purple color, and then this is for medium long term, but the trend is not enough for us to analysis. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so medium long term, no problem, right? But most of the investor is not do medium long term. Actually, they do short term yesterday, right? So we just go to the hourly chart directly. So we see a lot of people chasing yesterday. So we go to hourly chart. The strategy is very important for us. So we see if you buy yesterday for short term, because Christy also tell me he do medium term. Medium term we have for basically 2 weeks, right? Around 2 weeks. So you also can use the hourly chart. And here is the sell point. This is yesterday. Yesterday's 4 o'clock. You can check the date here. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is the sell point. The sell point. So if you do medium term, here is the time for you to take a profit yesterday. Then today have 18% drop. Have 18% drop. So you know that it's no matter. Okay, it's not your non-business of you anymore, right? So for short term or medium short term. And for intraday, you see today, here is the last time for you to stop loss, okay, stop loss. But a lot of people are reluctant to cut loss once they lose money. But if you don't have a good method, you don't have a good tools to follow, better not to trade this short term, especially some volatile shares or some new shares. Otherwise, the bankers also will take advantage of this news to do some short term, to do some profit taking. And we can see daily chart today, this share is 40%, it's only 40%, but today haven't finished yet. So we still have a half day to check how's the situation of these bankers. So it's very important for us to check this capital. If you're the first time to watch my live, here is the explanation for you. We always analyze in terms of the capital to double confirm your trend. Okay, so the red one is the banker chips, and it's the institutional funds which can push up the price, and then have the retailers here. People who lose money, right, is not good one. Better have long retailers in your shares or just very small. And the yellow one is the speculator, the hot money, the foreign funds. So today also have a lot of foreign funds exit because of the holiday, right? So this is the XOX. So if you ask me, if you didn't sell yesterday, your question is still can hold or not. So better, how to say, you wait a rebound later. When the rebound finished, you can trying to take cut loss. But so far in hourly chart, you see here have support, we have support with this major line, but this afternoon, if you also break down, better also cut loss. And you can just find the rebound in the tick chart to cut loss also can. And then the second one's from Silva 717148 and the 7081. He asked two vaccine shares. So I guess she entered before. I don't know your trading cycle. Okay, so I check a look for you. Your entry price is 395. 395. So I guess this day means Tuesday you're chasing high. And now it's go sideways. Okay, it's go sideways. And if you, I don't know your trading cycle, if you do medium long term, so far it's still red color. Okay, still red color. This red color of the trend expert means medium short term uptrend. Short term still uptrend. But you say the price haven't gone up, haven't increased, but why trend expert shows red color? Because the red bar already becomes smaller, means that the momentum decreased a little bit, decreased already. Bankers also decreased a little bit, but no retailers. So far, mid long term still okay. But if for short term, you see already become weak. And here's the sell point. Tuesday, 4 o'clock is the sell point. Okay, Tuesday have sell point if do short term. And 7081, we check the daily chart is better because the bankers is more. Banker chips is around 74%. So stronger, right? Stronger. But if you do short term, we go to hourly chart. Hourly chart also become weak. And Thursday means yesterday 4 o'clock have another sell point for short term. Today also no chance. Even for tick chart, even for intraday. You see later on here break down the yellow line on 9/12. You should exit. Then nothing. Okay, so no big chance until it can break up the yellow line tick chart, then the intraday player have another chance. So this is the vaccine shares, and we know vaccine shares is we can lay out for medium long term because it's not a short term things. Still have a lot of investor look good for this one, so you can lay out for medium long term and then use the software to follow. Where is the right entry point, exit point, and I have do a micro video. I've do a micro video to show the reviewing the movement of all the vaccine shares. Totally around 8 vaccine shares. If you have watched my live, maybe you have been already get this video. But if it's the first time you watch my live and you want to know the details of the vaccine shares, you can WhatsApp me. Then I can send this micro video for you. Okay, so next one from Aslam. From Aslam. They are Opcom 0035. So Opcom is a member. So he wants to do bottom catch, and I know I know that you are an intraday player. So your question is that I use the bottom catch. Okay, I find the bottom catch. Okay, 2 days ago, Wednesday already have bottom catch. So our buy point is what? Okay, before we go to the buy and sell, we check a look about the whole chart first. Is it a strong share with a lot of banker chips here? So totally we can see this banker chips is quite low, right? Quite low. And we can see, excuse me. So in this daily chart, it's like this, very low area shares. So I guess you want to do bottom catch. But the whole trend actually still very aggressive. You see long term also downtrend. Then daily chart, the banker chips only 6%. Most of the chips is a locked retailer. Locked retailer have around 73%. Okay, have around 73%. So it's still very aggressive or very dangerous for us to trade this one. So considering your intraday, so even intraday investor, you also can choose a strong shares. Then your successful rate actually is higher lah. Okay, higher. But okay, considering your trading method, I can share with you. You use the bottom catch. Now bottom catch is help us to find the entry point, especially in the correction finish area. So their buy point is like this. When this, okay, excuse me. Okay, some of the investors say that cannot see the chart, cannot see which share I diagnosis. So actually here is the share name. At the first time I will analyze, I will say the code number of the company. But if you forget, you can check here 0035. This is Opcom. Okay, check here to know this share number. Okay, so I will draw line for you. So you can see, after you see this bottom catch cannot just fly, just jump in after you break out. So your question is that you missed this entry point, so still can chasing high or not. So today have very good chance, right? Today have very good chance, and but you maybe you later on find this share. So in tick chart you do short term, we find today after here, okay, after 12 o'clock, this share already break after the yellow line. Is the trend is okay, but in the tick chart there's no bangers, so means that even you can make money but not big money lah. So you see this morning have 6%, okay, have 6%. It's kind of slightly uptrend, uptrend. If you think a few percent, 6%, 5% is okay for you, no problem, you can try. But generally better in their tick chart have banker chips inside, otherwise a very small capital gain. Okay, but totally this share is not, the trend is not so good, and still very aggressive. It's just rebound chance currently. Okay, so now if you want to buy, it's kind of chasing high, you just go to the tick chart. If this afternoon have bankers inside, then it's better. And then you can also use this trend ladder to follow their buy point when the red bar turns to green bar. But I know that you have BBD, use BBD is better, more fast. Okay, now we talk about your shares in this YouTube, hold on. Still no sound, man. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, let's see. You can leave your shares below the video or my WhatsApp, no problem. Every day, Charlie, 5843. So you do medium short term. So we directly go to the hourly chart. Okay, no problem. Hourly chart, and we can see can still hold or not. So this is the hourly chart. So in the daily chart, we can take a look about the long term of this share. Long term, so far no is kind of okay, right? Long term okay. Banker chips is 74%. But if you're chasing high yesterday, today maybe a little bit lose money because today have retailer get stuck here, right? Even the trend okay, but still have short term investor get stuck here. Your entry price is 57.5. Before lah, right? Before you do short term, so we go to hourly chart. Go to hourly chart. So far is short term correction. Here I was have a sell point, but it's still above this major line. So because you do medium term, medium short term, so this is the first time you need to sell. The price is 11 o'clock. Okay, today 11 o'clock. It's a sell point. Okay, it's a sell point. You do medium short term. But you can also take as this major line as your stop loss, okay? Major line. If you still can get support by this major line, still have a chance. But so far the trend is not good. And you see today have 9% drop. So not worthy for you to wait for longer term because today also very volatile. And if you can still hold or not, but actually already missed this sell point. So I think if you find the one later on this afternoon, if still cannot break up the yellow line, better just can consider to take a profit, right? Because so far you still make money, right? Okay. From Lam 3379. 3379. in entry price is 84, short term to medium term. Okay, daily chart. Today, recently the price have some correction, and the till today this morning have a retailer. So be careful for medium short term, because have divergence here. Okay, and we go to hourly chart. Hourly chart already break down the major line. Be careful. The time is yesterday 4 p.m. here. Here is yesterday 4 p.m. Okay, yesterday 4 p.m. should take a profit. Okay. And so today you see drop 4%. Okay, so be careful about this one. Calendar, Top Glove. The whole healthcare, okay, it's in very strong correction area. So we can see, yesterday we also said, and you do medium term, okay, you do medium term entry price at 25. So this is the daily chart. Banker chips now is 69%. So it's kind of a divergence. So from here, price is going up, but the banker chips keeps decreasing. Keep decreasing. And the price you entry, you do medium term. Medium term so far, low, no big problem. But actually, if we draw a line, we take a look about this top left in the daily chart. So it's kind of area. We can just draw a line, no problem. This is the first line. You can draw the second line. And we can also draw a box here. Okay. We can also draw a box here. Cannot select this. Hey, sorry. We can also draw another box. Like here. Okay, like here. And the short term, yesterday we said short term need to break out half price of this yin candle, but it haven't break out yet. So become weak, right? Lower, high, and then here short term also have strength. But so far the bankers still have 70%, around 74%. So short term is not so good. So for medium term, you can use this daily channel problem. This daily chart, you can see daily chart also turned to green already. On 26. Okay, 26 already turned to green already. So in this volatile, so because you entry a little bit high, so you can consider to take a profit later on. If you have another chance to go up, you can enter again. Okay, because it's quite volatile. But I'm not saying that this top glove already finished. For medium long term still okay. I don't know the exact medium term of your trading. So but can say according to the chart, the price and the capital have divergence recently. So be cautious. It's better. And we can also take a look about the whole chart of the healthcare. Healthcare also have correction, right? Have correction, and this banker chips is around 67%. And then we see the whole chart is still standing above the yellow line. So medium term also no problem, just have correction. So short term investor, be careful. And okay, Simon Kong, 2283, and want to enter short term, but you haven't, right? So 2283. So from daily chart, the trend no problem, but we see this resistance. Okay, kind of a breakout already. So daily chart okay, but this share the volume is not so good. The volume is okay. Volume is not so good. Then we see today's chart. This is today's chart. Today is correction. Short term no chance, right? Short term no chance. Yesterday have a very big strong rally, 31%. But today, if you want to do short term, We go to hourly chart, use the trend expo, you see, no buy point. 12 o'clock is a sell point, so cannot buy now. Wait until the green bar turns to red, you can consider to buy. Okay, hi, I'm Mr. Lua. VNOS 7223. Jadi. Short term 1-4 your entry. We take a look at the long term first. 7223. To make sure you choose a strong share. This share the trend not bad. Okay, the trend not bad. We take a look about the long term. This is a monthly chart. Okay, monthly chart so far. Breakout. Okay, breakout. Then daily chart. The chips is not so concentrate, but still can say safe. Okay, banker chips around 52%. 52%. And we see today's chart. Today's chart. This is hourly chart. Okay, hourly chart. And if you use this today, no good chance. Here is the buy point. Okay, yesterday 5 o'clock, but soon you just go down. Okay, even have so go down. This today 12 o'clock have sell point. So short term here is the your time to take a profit. So because it's in correction, This is very volatile. So short term no problem. Short term no problem. And we can also take a look about this bottom catch signal. I guess your entry here, your entry with this bottom catch. Recently, the bottom catch effect of the bottom catch is not so good because recently many strong shares goes lower high. Okay, goes lower high. How should we avoid this happen? You cannot avoid. You just stop loss. You just cut loss. Okay, that means that if you buy with the bottom catch, okay, with the bottom catch, and you just see later on it cannot break out. Okay, if it cannot break out, you just cut loss, no problem. We cannot make sure 100% successful rate, but you just cut loss according to the chart, no problem. And also when we analyze with this chart, you can see also lower high. So you know it's lower high, momentum is not good. After you already see lower high, then you use the bottom catch. Of course, the successful rate is also become lower. Okay, make sure you just buy when the correction finished is better. But here you already see the lower high another time to have this bottom catch, then be careful. Okay, so here is also a method can improve the successful rate of the bottom catch method, bottom catch the indicator. Okay, let's go on. Heal me, Ramley, 0010, 0010. Okay, so you do 1 week medium short term. So the whole chart of this iris is very good, no problem. But it also goes sideways recently, have divergence. So you do short term is 395, 395. We go to hourly chart. Hourly chart also no good chance. Okay, no good chance. And the sell point is Tuesday 5 p.m. Tuesday 5 p.m. Low buy point after that. So your entry point is 395. So I don't know when you entry, but short term 1 week, medium short term. 1 week is medium short term, so no good chance. Okay. Sing Lee 0026 Nova. You trade short term. Okay, we take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart have bankers trend okay, and then we go to hourly chart. So far it's still holding. Congratulations. Today this share have 18 shares, 18%. Your entry price is 95. So it means that you just enter. You just enter. Okay, you just enter. So better. You just enter. Yeah. Better you just enter earlier. Here is the entry point. Wednesday 4 p.m. The price is 75. Okay, 75. But I think if you buy today, it's a little bit chasing high. If you have already bought, no problem. Until it turns to green, okay, it's still gonna hold, no problem, according to the chart. And let's see another. Hold on, I need to check my WhatsApp here. Sorry, too many message. I cannot take this all during the live, but after the live, I will check for you. Okay. Nicole Chin, Enix. Enix already today have a strong rebound. Enix. Not yet buy. Looks at buy point at 12 o'clock. Want to buy 1 to 4 weeks possible. So for first thing, we take a look at the daily chart. Daily chart. This is kind of strong share, right? Strong share. Your medium term use daily chart cannot no problem. And the daily chart today have buy point, but this daily chart haven't finished yet. Okay, so we go to hourly chart. Hourly chart. This already 12 trying to break up the major line, right? Major line. So every actually it's very good pattern. This is a good pattern. And in the chart, in the hourly chart, we also check about the bottom catch. Now you can check the bottom catch. A little bit far. Okay, a little bit far. Okay, a little bit far. This but recently don't have. Recently don't have. But we can see daily chart. Daily chart today have. Today have. So this is the potential one, but better break up this one because this is another high, right? Break up this small short-term previous high, then you have a bigger profit space, at least till 89. Now it's 36, right? 36. I also have bankers. Still have a lot of retailers here. So short-term no problem, but you think you say you do medium term. Medium term also be careful about this previous high. So far, according to the charts, you can hold. Okay, so I will choose the right form. The last one. Lin Jiayu. Okay. 0022. Enter 145. And the short term. Daily chart is not so stable one, but trend okay lah. And you will meet the previous high soon. So be careful. But if you do short term, we go to hourly chart. Hourly chart today, yesterday 6 o'clock have sell point. Be careful, okay? And of course, if you want to know more details about the Homely Software, and tomorrow we have a class. Tomorrow 2 to 4 p.m. we have the Mandarin class, 跟庄交易技法 preview class. Every non-investor, non-member can attend. If you want to attend the English version is Sunday 10 a.m. So Sunday 10 a.m. is English preview class. You can sign up, okay, by contact my number. Okay, by contact my number, I will book for you. So this is my number, 011-1652-7962. You can sign up with this number, 011-1652-7962. And you know that if you have been watching my live for a long time, you know that Homely Software will have a price up 700 ringgit soon. Only 3 days left from September 1st. So better take your time and join member earlier. So here's the purchase line, 011-1652-7962. And here is the price. Can show you the price. We have a lifetime package, 12,509. You can use the software for lifetime. Also have a real-time version, 1 year for free. And you can also start with the trial version, half-year package, 5,000 plus. I can use the software 6 months. Later on, you can also upgrade one by one. So, and of course, you can come to our office in KL Central, JP Austin Hyatt, and PG Hotel Royal to know more details. Here's the appointment book number, 011-1652-7962. Okay, so if you can benefit a little bit about my life today, please give me a like and share this video to your friend, and gonna see you next week. Okay, and don't forget to share this video and share this price up news to your friends so that they can all join member earlier, and also let them benefit about this one. Okay, thank you, and see you later.
心碎中认清遗憾，生命漫长也短暂，跳动心脏长出藤蔓，愿为险而战，跌入灰暗，坠入深渊，沾满泥土的脸，没有神的光环，握紧手中的平凡。
有一天也许会走远，也许还能再相见。
无论在人群在天边，让我再看清你的脸。
任泪水铺满了双